Don't be too surprised if you undergo a period of mourning or grief when you decide to leave behind an old way of life and embark upon a new path or way forward. For many of us, the person that we have always thought ourselves to be, or the old identity that we have been living from, has been heavily conditioned by the judgments and expectations of other people in our lives, such as family, friends, coworkers, teachers, etc. We can become so attached to those old identities that the very thought of leaving them behind for good can be downright frightening, even if they don't represent the kind of life that we really want for ourselves. But ultimately, we are the master of our own lives and our destinies. The most important thing that we can do is to live a life that we really think is worth living, a life that brings our own joy and fulfillment, and which is not just being lived just to please others or to look good in their eyes. And you are the only person in this world who knows what you really need to be truly happy and content and to live your best life. And so it may be hard to let the person that you thought you were die so that a new version of yourself may be born, a version that is more faithfully aligned to the true core of your own being. But being that version of yourself is the best service that you can offer the world. You do not have to settle for a way of life that is ultimately unfulfilling or needlessly stressful, but it requires courage and an unwavering belief in the worth and the value of your most authentic self to forge ahead and create a better life. So if you are ready to make a change and start living more for yourself, but are feeling some pain and grief in the process, it's not a bad sign and it's not something unusual at all. Anything that you can choose to do in this life inherently involves some level of risk and uncertainty, but your steadfast determination and unwillingness to quit will make all the difference in terms of your long-term success. The old way of living that you've known so well is not the only option that you have. Just allow yourself to feel everything that comes up when you prepare to make a big change and even as you go through the process. But just don't ever give up on what you know that you're really meant for. Know that the pain of change that you might be feeling today will become just a faint and distant memory once you start to realize the incredible joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction of living life on your own terms. Furthermore, it's not your job to make anyone else happy or to fulfill their expectations of you. Now, I'm not saying that you should be totally selfish and neglect or stop caring for the people who truly depend upon you, but ultimately, you really need to be true to yourself. The people that are meant to stay with you through your life are going to love and respect you even as you undergo a radical transformation. You are not doing anyone else a service by always conforming to their implied or explicitly stated expectations of you, because people need to learn how to find their own fulfillment and happiness in life without needing for you to always be who it is that they want you to be. So the best way to be a part of a better world is to know who you really are and to decide not to live your life according to some predefined script about what you need to do or who you need to be. Be intentional about becoming who you really want to be and in deciding what you want to do to contribute something of value to society. The old identity that you have been embodying cannot occupy the same space as the new version of yourself that is ready to be born. So you can really see the mourning of that shedding of the old identity as a very natural and necessary process that needs to occur in order for the real changes in your life to start to take place. Because ultimately, you can choose the pain of change today, or you can choose the pain of staying the same and potentially someday living with the heavy weight of regret for the awareness of all that you could have been. So if you are somebody who struggles with decision making when it comes to more intentionally creating a better life for yourself, you can go ahead and click the Calendly link in the description of this video to book a free strategy call with me and learn more about how I can help you. I offer a form of coaching that incorporates certain hypnotic techniques that can help you if you are struggling to commit to new choices and to help you get really exceptional clarity on what it is that you really want out of life and what you need to do to start moving forward in the direction of that best life. So thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this if you enjoyed it, and I really hope to see you back here soon. Bye for now.